Hey there LT gamers, welcome back to the channel, your go-to destination for all things gaming. My name is Tom and I'm thrilled to be back with you today for a deep dive into a game that has truly captured my attention, the Thaumaturge. After being fortunate enough to be given advanced access by 11-bit studios, I've spent a solid 10 to 12 hours immersed in its captivating world, and I really want to share my thoughts with you on this. Now, it's not going to be one of these, let's say, pretend 100% reviews, but it should give you a solid overview of whether this game is going to be for you or not. First of all, let's give a brief oversight of what the Thaumaturge is all about. Imagine stepping into an isometric, story-rich RPG that challenges you with its unique blend of turn-based combat, combat development features, and investigation mechanics. But that's just the beginning. In the Thaumaturge, you're going to find yourself confronted with morally ambiguous choices at every turn, all set against the backdrop of a world brimming with mysterious powers, steeped in history, and these enigmatic beings known as Salutors. Developed by Fool's Theory, the team behind the critically acclaimed 7, and published by the well-known 11-bit studios, known for their masterpieces like Frostpunk and This War of Mine, the Thaumaturge is shaping up to be an unforgettable gaming experience. So let's embark on this journey together through a story-driven RPG that seems to be rich in writing and historical presence. And let's explore the depths of the Thaumaturge and uncover who this game is for. So let's dive in. Alright, let's delve into what I see as being the heart of the Thaumaturge, its captivating storyline and quest design. From the moment you boot up this game, you're plunged into a dark and atmospheric world, with Warsaw's tumultuous streets serving as your backdrop. You step into the shoes of Viktor Solsky, the game's titular protagonist, whose journey is deeply intertwined with his family's legacy of thaumaturgy. The mystical inheritance propels Viktor into a pursuit of unearthly entities known as Salutors, delving into the darkest corners of the human soul. It's a narrative woven with themes of legacy, mysticism, and struggle against personal inner demons as well. When it comes to the quest design, the Thaumaturge offers a high-quality experience, albeit somewhat linear at times. There were instances when I felt my actions were constrained and I was simply moving from point A to B. However, the richness of the storytelling definitely compensated for this linear progression. The writing in the Thaumaturge is nothing short of exceptional. It's steeped in atmospheric darkness, tackling real and profound topics from both social and historical perspectives. This dark and heavy narrative serves as the driving force behind this game's immersion and engagement. One of the standout aspects of the tutorial quest was when it thrusts you into this violent and morally challenging situation early on. Right from the start, it sets the tone for the journey ahead. Moreover, your choices throughout play a significant role in shaping the story and its consequences. Your character begins with a flaw, pride, and throughout the game you're given the choice to either embrace it or shun it, and as you progress your choices are expanded to other flaws as well. So they not only define your character but also influence the unfolding narrative and provide a sense of agency and immersion, which was quite a great experience in my opinion. In essence, the Thaumaturge offers a narrative experience that is gripping, as it is thought-provoking, with quests that challenge your morals and choices that shape the very fabric of the story. Alright, let's turn our perspective to the gameplay mechanics present in the Thaumaturge. The progression system in this game follows a fairly standard path, where experience is primarily generated through questing and interactions within the game world. Immersion is definitely the strong suit here, as you delve into the lore-rich environment by reading newspapers and pamphlets. It does add depth to the overall experience, getting insight into the political situation or the latest propaganda piece. However, it is worth noting that the game lacks this traditional sense of earning your XP that many RPGs offer. So the optional questing and big boss fights might not be as challenging, and this might lead some players to feel less accomplished in this progression. When it comes to character development and builds, the Thaumaturge offers a decent level of customization for both your character and your Salutor. So while this adds to the fun factor, it's important to note that the progression system isn't the most innovative in the world either, and some players might find it lacking compared to RPGs where you optimize your builds or you have different class systems and so on. If we talk about unique aspects of the gameplay mechanics, we can start with the turn-based combat system. The combat in the Thaumaturge is quite engaging. There's a variety of elements to pay attention to, from focus and damage to effects and salutator synergy. Boss fights in particular stand out as intense and atmospheric encounters that truly put your skills to the test and lend itself to this angle as being a story-driven RPG. Overall, the gameplay aspects of the Thaumaturge are very solid, but not groundbreaking. While there's plenty to unpack for those who enjoy exploring, different builds and stuff like that, the mechanics are not going to be groundbreaking or innovative, as I said before. In essence, the Thaumaturge is not going to revolutionize the RPG genre in this aspect. Its well-executed gameplay mechanics will still contribute to an enjoyable and overall immersive gaming experience. Now let's take a glance at the world building aspects and the audio and sound design. The world of the Thaumaturge is both beautiful and grim, and it's brought to life by an incredible attention to detail, stunning visual effects, and an overall immersive ambience. As you traverse through its landscapes, you'll find yourself immersed in a rich tapestry of lore, atmosphere, and world-building elements that are really setting this game apart. From the plethora of items scattered around the environment, to the literature and the art that adorn the world, there's always something new to discover that adds to the game's very unique vibe. And the setting itself, 1905 Warsaw, a city living under the shadow of Imperial Russian Tsardom, it feels very unique and different. It's a melting pot of diverse cultures in the game and conflicting interests, where high society parties collide with the dark alleyways of the Praga district. It's a city of both great hopes and dark desires, and you really feel this in the game, and it paints a vivid backdrop for your adventures. When it comes onto the audio aspects of the game, the quality in the Thaumaturge is top notch. It's perfectly complementing the stunning visuals that I just spoke about, with a brooding, foreboding, and dark auditory journey to accompany you. So from the haunting soundtrack that sets the tone for each encounter, to the immersive sound effects that bring the world to life, every aspect of the audio design is meticulously crafted. Voice acting in the game is generally excellent, with characters delivering their lines with emotion and depth. However, there was some funny inconsistencies for me, as I feel like at times I was in 1930s New York rather than Warsaw, and then at other times I felt transported into the depths of Soviet Russia. So, a little bit of sound confusion there, but nothing really too significant. Overall, the audio in the Thaumaturge plays a crucial role in enhancing the atmosphere and immersion of the game, and it contributes significantly to the experience for the player. So, wrapping up our journey through the Thaumaturge, it's clear that this game shines as a stellar narrative RPG, and I'm really placing the emphasis on the narrative part of that here. The game has immense and rich storytelling, and while it may not cater to those seeking an intricate class system with different builds and optimizations, if you do crave an intricately woven journey through a unique storyline and setting, the Thaumaturge offers a wealth of enjoyment for you. My overall rating for this title would be an 8 out of 10, reflecting on this depth of immersion I've highlighted and the enjoyment I experienced during my playtime. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you have any experiences with the Thaumaturge so far, be sure to share them in the comments below. Big thank you to 11-Bit Studios for the access to the key and the chance to review this title before release. As always, thank you for watching LT Gaming. Stay tuned for more exciting content coming your way. And of course, guys, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps us on our journey to 10,000 this year. I've been Tom for LT Gaming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye now.